Thank you guys so much for your support on the Total Drama Island house. As promised, here is Total Drama action. I am going into this game to win. I fumbled and crashed out kinda hard in the first season, but this time I am playing strategically. Bridget, I understand you might be mad at me. Same thing with you, Jeff, but I promise I am not gunning for either of you. Justin, however, you are being targeted immediately. Justin, I am going into the house to target you. Sadie, once again, you're probably my final two. Trent, Gwen, due to how far both of you got, I will have to take that into consideration. Lindsay, Lashana, Harold, Sadie, I think all of us could be in an alliance. And Duncan, since you got out first last time, I'ma try and give you some leeway, my boy. Alright, so immediately as I come into this house, I'm here for over 3 months. 3.5 to be about exact. And I won't even lie, I might like look at people and see who they talk to, but we're all greeting and meeting again right now, a little bit of a reunion. We've had about a 2-week break from each other, and immediately I can almost feel the tension when everyone kind of looks at Gwen and Trent, because they're some of the most obvious to like keep in the back of your mind. But I'ma not try and keep stuff like that away from what I should really do, because I'm not gonna tell anyone immediately. But coming into this house, besides Justin, I'm kinda gonna target Izzy and maybe Trent. I don't know. Trent was a beast last time, and not only that, but Justin and Trent were, you know, like basically an alliance the entire game, and I did not appreciate that. When I talked to Sadie, she kind of says she wants Heather and Courtney nominated. So I also have to keep that in mind, because I gotta keep Sadie happy. Me and Sadie need to be here in the long run. I am not getting out after 4 weeks. I'm making at least week 9. Lindsay, Beth, since this is like Total Drama action, I know you guys are going to be a huge part of it, so I'm probably going to try and talk to y'all. I recently watched Total Drama action, rewatched it, and Beth, you know, you were a lot more fire than I realized, mainly because of Lindsay. But when you keep in mind that how far she goes, and you really like watch to see her like alliances and moves and how she acts, it's actually pretty fire, especially near the end when she's not dealing with Courtney or messing with Courtney at all. Some respect, Beth. I'll keep that in mind. Harold, Jeff, Lashana, Courtney, Duncan, all kind of chilling. I joined them, and immediately I just want to say, you know, like, my bad, Jeff. Like, honestly, I shouldn't have targeted you and Bridget. I'm backpedaling, and I promise I won't do that again. I dab him up, and I really hope that's good enough. Harold massaging Lashana, you know, good on you, boy. And I feel like Courtney and Duncan leave, and as soon as they do, I feel like Harold might mention out loud, like, can you imagine if Duncan was first out again? And immediately I look at Harold, and you have to keep in mind, my boy Harold got the first HOH and I think the first veto last season. Harold could be capable of making Duncan the first out again. By the way, if you're curious about Sadie, I just needed an odd number amount of people so everyone could be in jury. I don't think I said this already, my bad. Alright, we got about an hour to talk, but it is time for the first HOH competition. Owen, Duncan, and Izzy automatically fumble along with Harold and DJ. They do have to cling to a banana. Duncan probably said pause and then jumped off. Owen probably ate it. I don't know what happened to y'all three. Beth fumbled. Sadie, she throwed the challenge, bro. She probably threw the banana. Gwen and Trent both fell off. Alright, where's Justin falling off? I kinda, oh my god, bro, please, you are not doing this to me. It is me versus 2 people who would nominate me. Jeff, I dabbed you up. I apologize, please. Oh my god, it's me versus Justin. Come on, me, please, please. No! We are already off to such a horrible start. Justin, congratulations. You are the first head of household. Cannot be nominated, cannot be evicted, and I'm for sure gonna get the boot. Nah, I'm gonna fight in this house. I got connections, alright? So when most people hit the sag, you know, they go into bed, I'ma stay up to talk to Gwen and Trent low-key, and Owen and Izzy, and Duncan and Courtney, and Jeff and Bridget, and Lashana and Harold. Actually, maybe not Bridget. I don't think she's gonna like me. I did kind of ruined her chance at 3 million last time. Since it's only 5.5 months in the house, it's 2 million this time, but that's still a lot of money. Gwen, why are you even here? I would be outside spending money. You probably just want a chance at more. Izzy, Owen, both of you look at me. Owen, you're a chill dude, and I know we can rock it in the house, bro. And Izzy, there's gonna be a lot of people gunning for you. And you know, Izzy, in past season, people always target you, whether you see that or not. And I will actually try and help you, Izzy, on a strategic level. I like how I'm campaigning and I'm not even nominated. All right, let me just go to bed real quick. All right, Justin, it is the morning. Who do you decide to nominate? Whoa, I'm about to get backdoored. He has nominated Jeff and DJ. Apparently, he doesn't like Jeff, and DJ, we are pretty much enemies. All right, I still do not feel safe. If anyone gets off the block, I am for sure the replacement nominee. In no way am I getting first out. Justin, I know this is a ruse, and I know in the diary room you're talking smack about me. Jeff, DJ, he's doing y'all dirty. I don't want to see either of y'all leave the house low-key. And Jeff, this would be fitting in TDA if you were one of the first ones out. I feel like Justin put up the two nicest dudes on purpose. He's immediately going after people who could beat him in a vote. Justin has Bridget, and those are like two mouths that could convince people. Pause. DJ is super nice, but I don't know. He might have the boys, but also so could Jeff. I'm sure Jeff is closer to Trent and Gwen than DJ is as well. I'm a little bit afraid for my boy DJ. Lindsay and Beth, those two, however, might actually vote DJ to stay. Same thing with Owen and Izzy. Cause in TDA, DJ made that like delicious food, and since Owen knows about it and DJ can cook freely, see, look, DJ can be the house chef, and that's probably how he stayed like so long last time. And Owen loves the food. So I think Owen and Izzy, Beth and Lindsay probably got DJ, and they're all talking and, you know, chilling. Heather, I feel like, is trying to rekindle to Beth and Lindsay, talking about, you know, Heather couldn't win against anyone in the house in a final two, so keep her around. It makes sense. And she promises that if they are loyal to her just voting wise, she will be to them and always vote to keep them in the house, which does sound pretty good to Lindsay and Beth. All right, it's like day 3 or 4 or something, and we finally get to see who is picked for veto. Justin draws his boy Trent, of course he does. Jeff picks Harold, and DJ draws Lashana. Hey, that's fire pickings for the veto, honestly. Jeff and Lashana immediately fumble the veto. Trent fumbles the veto. Is it bad? I'm secretly hoping DJ doesn't win, because if he do, I'm definitely the replacement nominee. And I don't want Justin to win either. But I guarantee you Harold's third. Watch this. Oh, all right, let's go. L Justin and W Harold. What am I talking about? He got first veto last time. He got first veto this time. W Harold. W Harold. And I guarantee both DJ and Jeff talks to Harold. And Harold has like a couple reasons to save both of them, but he also has reasons to do nothing. Because he could be a little bit afraid the replacement nominee is Lashana, since it appears Justin is going out against people who could get votes, and Lashana is very likable. It could be her, Lindsay, or me still. And I bet Justin is also probably in, you know, Harold's ear whispering devious. Jeff gives a casual speech, and DJ says he is loyal. All right, you know, they both make good points. Jeff, you got out super early last time. Are you sure you want to go down so easily this time? Harold has decided to not. Yes, I'm saved. There's no reason to save either of you. Jeff is pissed, and DJ is unfazed. DJ, you did get third last time. That is a reason to be scared, but now Jeff and DJ factually have to, you know, like campaign against one another. And I'm so afraid that Jeff is gonna have more people on his side, but maybe we can try and keep DJ in the house. I really don't want him to be the first out. I love his food too, you know. Owen's gonna cry. And, you know, now that I think about it, Jeff isn't even Continent World Tour, but DJ is. All right, let me talk to Jeff to see if we can, like, talk things out. If we can't, I might gotta vote for him. Hey, Sadie and Bridget watching Kush Toon. See, Bridget not that mad. She enjoys my content. Hey, good shit, Harold. Vito isn't the only thing he's winning. DJ, come on, bruh. Duncan must have done that on purpose. Oh, look, all right. I don't know if I can vote out Jeff now, because DJ made Final 3 last time, and this is probably the last chance Jeff is gonna get in this house. Not to mention, DJ just ruined the cake, and Jeff is super chill, and I feel like if I talk to him and, you know, don't vote him now, Bridget might actually be alright with me. DJ, Jeff, it's been a week, but for one of you, it is your last. DJ, you still have a lot of connections in the house, so it could still be in your favor. It probably is. Jeff, I am a loyal player, and DJ gives a short speech to get the voting. It takes 8 votes to be evicted. Beth has voted for Jeff. Bridget has voted for DJ. Courtney has voted for DJ. Duncan has voted for DJ. Gwen has voted for Jeff. I thought she would. Harold has voted for Jeff. He is more aligned with Duncan. That does make sense. Heather has voted for DJ. Izzy has voted for DJ. LaShawna has voted for Jeff. Lindsay has voted for Jeff. It is a tie, a 5-5. I have casted my vote to evict DJ. Owen has voted to evict DJ. Sadie has voted to evict Jeff. And Trent has voted to evict Jeff, which means it is a tie right off the bat. And it all comes down to Justin. And Justin has evicted DJ. Aw, he wishes every good one. Oh, what did I just say? He wishes everyone good luck. That is so sad, DJ. RIP. Enjoy the jury house. You get to have peacefulness. You get to have Bunny there all to yourself. All right, well, at least Justin cannot compete in this next HOA. Instantly, I feel like Bridget and Jeff come up to me, you know, after I tell them, hey, by the way, I voted DJ out. Bridget appreciates my content and the fact I didn't vote Jeff. Jeff appreciates that I talked to him before the voting. You know, I dabbed him up as we were chilling outside, and I didn't vote him off. Hopefully, I'm reconnecting, getting some more allies, because like I said, I'm here to win. And honestly, besides Courtney, Heather, and Izzy, and maybe Trent again, I don't think I gotta worry about anyone saving except actually there are a few people that would have Justin's back, and I'm a little afraid. I just need to get him out of the house ASAP. Beth, Lindsay, I know maybe for a week or two his charm will work, but it's gonna wear off, I promise. Duncan, congratulations on not being the first one out. Dang, from third to first out, that gotta feel surreal. He probably expected to be in here like forever again. I kind of expected him too. Me, Owen, Beth, we all kind of make everyone pancakes in the morning. We all need to eat before the HOH challenge. Besides Justin, I might have spit in yours. Hakti. Sadie, Owen, we made like triple pancakes for y'all, don't worry. And Sadie, you a little bit of an imposter low-key, because you're not even supposed to be in action, but I do appreciate you, and it was either you or Eva, and everyone in my, you know, subscriber range knows that I like Sadie. Izzy could nominate me, but I doubt it unless Justin really got into her ear, but I feel like Owen might try and like tell her no, which I would appreciate. Harold could also pull this off. Izzy, never mind, she has decided to throw the challenge. I don't gotta worry about her at all. Gwen, Lindsay fumbled, so did Beth. They immediately one after each other got out. Sadie, come on, bruh. We gotta keep each other safe, but I can't carry these challenges. They immediately fumbled. All the couples kind of got out. Hey, I did pretty alright. Jeff, once again, in the runnings for the final 3. Final 2 and the second HOH is Trent. He probably won't nominate Justin. He might nominate me. This season is definitely trying to get me out. Alright, right, so once again, Trent, Gwen, you guys are safe. This is a record that I'm tired of repeating. And honestly, I'm kind of afraid of who Trent's gonna nominate, and it's probably gonna be me and Sadie, which is gonna be some bull. Or maybe not, because, you know, low-key, I haven't really done anything to Trent. I'm just overthinking the fact that I would nominate him, but he hasn't said anything to me. And it's not like I betrayed him in the house or anything. I actually said he was a pretty chill dude. And I do respect the fact he forcibly, you know, by his hand, however, did have to get out Justin. He might nominate Heather. Also Beth, maybe Courtney. There are ways I could be safe, at least from the original nominations, please. All right, so there it is. He did nominate Heather. I did have suspicions he would, especially to prove to Gwen. And Izzy, I probably should have guessed that. I don't think I've seen Izzy and Trent ever talk, but she's definitely talking to him now. She's mad. And Heather, you kind of got out early last time. I know you're kind of like mean to everyone, but I don't know if you need to get out this early again. And Heather, I know you can win competition, but so can Izzy. And Heather has been talking to Beth and Lindsay kind of hardcore. Not to mention, I think she has Justin and Courtney, you know, like trying to save her back, and maybe Duncan as well. Izzy, she does have Owen, and I believe Sadie. Maybe me? I have to decide. You know what? I'm finally gonna talk to Gwen while I have the chance. And I just want to tell her, like, hey, between you and me, I don't think I'm gonna nominate you at all. So if you ever get HOH, try to keep that in mind, Gwen, because you did fantastic last season. And in case, you know, you do a rerun of that, I want to be on your good side. And you know what's crazy is I saw Heather also talking to Sadie, because Heather's realizing that Sadie is a free vote. I feel like she talked to her before Izzy could. All right, it is time for the vetoes to be selected. Trent, if you get house guest choice, same thing with you, Izzy. I know who both of you are picking. Hey, let's go. Hopefully I can fight to be saved. Heather has drawn Courtney. House guest choice. All right, so they are looking after each other. I bet this is an alliance right here to make sure neither of them goes home. And Izzy draws Duncan. All right, this is a little bit of competition right there. So Courtney probably would save Heather. Duncan would probably save Heather. And the only person up here that would save Izzy is probably Izzy. So Izzy, you need to lock in. Courtney immediately just fumbles. So does Trent, thankfully. All right, you know, Izzy might actually got this. Izzy might. Duncan wins the power of veto. Cannot be nominated. Cannot be evicted. And I'm a little afraid because he could have been the replacement nominee, but he just won veto. And the chances of him using the veto on one of those two are pretty high. Trent, please nominate Justin or Courtney, even Beth if you have to, just not me or Sadie, because I'm not playing this game where I get out again. I gotta watch y'all have fun. Hell nah, I'm playing this game. I got my roots. And don't nominate my boy Harold either. All right, Duncan, what do you do? Izzy, congratulate. Yeah, I bet she do. Yup, and Duncan has used the power of veto on Heather. I bet Heather does that smirk thing and, you know, thanks Duncan as she walks on by. You're really gonna put Courtney at risk like that. Trent, no, Lindsay. No, Lindsay. Lindsay, you are not getting out. I'm campaigning for you. You are not getting out. Let me talk to Lindsay. Owen cooks dinner for everyone. Yeah, I bet he does. For himself. Lindsay, throw out their own toothbrush to fake being targeted. That's some devious, Lindsay. I wonder if anyone bought it. Oh, they share a bed. Me and Lindsay bond very well. All right, we gotta campaign for Lindsay to stay in this house. I cannot have her go yet. Me, Beth, probably Heather. Actually, I doubt it. I'm just so confused. Izzy, I'm so sorry. You gotta get out. Lindsay, thanks everyone for making the stay enjoyable. And Izzy makes a joke. Oh man, I don't want Lindsay this out in TDA this early. It takes 7 votes to be evicted. Beth has voted for Izzy, obviously. Bridget has voted for Izzy. Let's go. Courtney has voted for Izzy. Duncan has voted. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Jeff has fumbled. Gwen has voted for Izzy. Harold has voted for Izzy. It only takes one more and Izzy has been evicted. It looks like by almost unanimous. Yeah, Owen, it's respectable. You tried to save your girl by a vote of 11-2. Izzy, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Hey, I tried to say from the beginning that everyone is probably gonna target you like they do every season. You didn't want to take my word or my alliance, and look what happened. They once again targeted you. Owen has to do this game alone again, and he's stinking up the house. Alright, I promise on everything I am going to try my hardest to get Justin out. And Justin, you know, he sees me giving him side eye. He knows I want him gone. I hate seeing you here every single week, and I don't want to repeat where you take Gwen and Trent to the finals. Nah, bruh, it's not happening. And I know a lot of the contestants, you know, have their like eyes focused on Trent and Gwen to get out, but nah, bruh, nah. And you just got out my boy DJ, which does make sense considering he got you out. But still, bruh, that's DJ. You did him wrong. And I know Heather, or not Heather, but Sadie wants you out along with Heather and Courtney. Beth and Lindsay, I believe, are working with Heather. I've seen them talk a lot in private. Courtney and Duncan, I know, are trying their best to take over this game like Trent and Gwen did. They want to be the new Trent and Gwen. You know, honestly, this is almost the Total Drama relationship house. So much going on right here. And it's even worse because it was Owen and Izzy as well, but Izzy got out. Owen, you're still here, and I do appreciate it, but oh my god, you stink. And I know a lot of the other contestants find Heather's like meanness and roasting the other contestants like really rude, and they like furrow their brows, but I laugh every time she insults someone else because she's so creative with it. It's fire. Alright, time to play in the HOH. Duncan, I don't know why you're doing so terrible at these challenges. You are a beast in the competition. Oh, let's go. Justin immediately fumbled. Courtney fumbled. Gwen and I fumbled. So did Heather. Come on, Sadie. Come on. Oh, these are like goated 3 right here. Third place is Lashana. And the HOA is Sadie. Hey, Sadie. I'm safe. There's no way I'm going home. I'm guaranteed to week 4, which is the week I got eliminated last time. Alright, so I know Sadie. She's most likely going to nominate Heather and Courtney, but part of me hopes she nominates Justin. And I feel like Sadie, you know, when we talk, she does ask me, you know, as one of her closest allies who should be nominated. And I do factually tell her Justin and maybe Trent or Gwen, but don't tell them that I said that, please. I feel like Sadie is also super close to Lindsay and Beth. And I might even sound pathetic with how much I'm begging her to please put up Justin. Nominate whoever else you want, but please Justin. And you know what? I feel like Heather is talking to Sadie some, and she might even tell Sadie to put up Gwen due to her placement last season, and Sadie might be one of those people to feel like that is fair to do, but I really hope Sadie just sticks to the plan. Also, Jeff and Bridget keep making out in every single corner of the house. If they keep doing this, people are bound to get annoyed. Alright, Sadie, it is now the nomination ceremony. Please make the right choice. She has decided to nominate. Yes, let's go. She listened to me. She listened to her boy. She nominated Courtney, which makes sense, especially for what happened in TDI. And Justin, let's go. Courtney, I won't tell you this, but just know I'm campaigning for you to stay in the house. Everyone knows that I'm campaigning to get Justin out of here as fast as possible. Sadie, you are goated. I kind of would have preferred he got out on my HOH, but yours is just as good. Courtney, I think you do need to talk to some people though, because I wouldn't be surprised if Justin has some bull connection. Week 3 could be the week of the century in this game, and then I gotta find someone else to target. I don't mind if Duncan wins veto because he'll just take off Courtney, but I am afraid if Heather or Trent wins veto because they'll probably for sure use it on Justin, and I cannot have that happen. Gwen, I don't know who she would use it on if she won. I feel like Trent could like yap in her ear to take out Justin, like take him off the block, but I don't think she would do that. I don't know. Part of me kind of hopes I get selected for this veto. Sadie has drawn Heather. Courtney has drawn Owen. Oh, I bet Justin's about to get this house guest choice. Oh, never mind. Jeff, I don't think would take Justin off. Owen, I don't think would take Justin off. Heather, now that I am very skeptical on. I'd prefer Heather take Courtney off if she won, but as long as like Owen or Jeff wins, it should be fine. All right, Sadie, this is very disappointing to see, but you know, you did win HOH, so you can kick your feet up a little bit. Heather, she did not want to use the power of, oh my God, let's go. This is perfect right here. Third place is Courtney, and the winner of veto is Owen. Cannot be nominated. This is actually very fitting considering the title of this episode. Owen, I don't think he would use it on either of them. Please, Owen, don't. We need to get Justin out of this house. This isn't the time for tomfoolery. Courtney makes a joke and Justin tries to spew some bull. Owen has decided to not use it. Let's go. Justin is pissed. Good. I was mad too. Now all I gotta do is campaign. You know what? Let me tell Justin off. Heather schemes to everyone, and then she tells Heather going off. Apparently, she really wants the money. Sadie and Duncan bond. That's very curious to see. What is Duncan talking to Sadie about? Bro, Heather popping. Bruh, whatever, bro. I'm getting him out of here. Trust me, Justin, this is going to be the last night in the Big Brother house for you. You're not in World Tour, so hopefully this is the last I gotta see of you. It takes 7 votes to be evicted. Beth has voted for Justin. Bridget, oh my God, let's go. It's a dream come true. Duncan has voted for Justin. Jeff has voted for Justin. Gwen, Harold, Justin is officially out. He's not gonna be in episode 3. Oh my God, Trent, you are such a meat rider. Get Justin out of here and out of your mouth. By a vote of 11-1, let's go. Gives an explosive speech. Yeah, I hope so, pal. You mook, get out of here with your little 1 HOH win. This game is like a brand new game to me now, because now I don't really know who to target. I mean, I kind of do. Probably Trent and probably Courtney or Duncan would be the smartest move. And I feel like it is such a celebration that Justin got out, because he did a lot of people dirty last time. And out of all the pairs, Harold, Lashana, you two are the only ones I'm gonna try and like third wheel and like piggyback off of, because I want to see y'all make it far in the game. All the other pairs, I kind of want to see one from each pair get snipped off. Man, it is so good for Justin not to be in this house. I feel like my chances of winning just went up by 45%. I do have to remember though, last time I didn't take previous winners like seriously, and that came to really be the demise of me, and I got a lot of them in here. And so far, you know what? They might even have a secret alliance I don't know about, because for some reason they're doing awfully well. I will have to keep this in consideration. Heather immediately threw the HOH challenge. This is the week I got out in TDI, so winning this would mean a lot to me, and apparently doesn't mean anything to the Karma God. Harold, Trent fumbled, Bridget fumbled. Hey, this is iconic trio, honestly. Third place goes to Gwen. Come on, Lindsay, you got this. And Lindsay is the new HOH. Hey, that is actually so fire. She got herself ahead of Household Dove. Her and Beth are probably like squealing so happy and hyped. Sadie is also very hyped because Sadie knows she's safe. I hope I'm safe. Lindsay, I think, is gonna allow Heather to be safe. I actually don't know who she's gonna nominate. It might be Courtney and Duncan. Maybe Trent and Gwen if like I can convince her to. Hey, but this is so fire, Lindsay. Lindsay is probably in her Corporal Lindsay phase, and I bet like Beth will sleep on the HOH couch inside Lindsay's HOH room. Man, it is just so sad seeing DJ's picture like gray, you know, black and white. I wanted him in this house low key. All right, Lindsay, I'm a little bit afraid waking up to this day, but who do you nominate? She has decided to nominate Trent and Duncan. All right, that makes so much sense. Trent, you can be as angry as you want, on, but I want that too. You kind of got to get out of this house. It's funny how everyone from the final 6 is being targeted. Hey, people just want a fair shot. They want better placement. And I feel like, unfortunately, this makes Duncan and Courtney very angry at Lindsay. And it's probably like a war between Lindsay and Beth and Courtney and Duncan. And unfortunately, Courtney and Duncan are kind of very much stronger. So Lindsay, you better hope that this hit lands. And honestly, you know, I've been in here with Duncan for about a month, and he is extremely rude. And I am getting sick and tired of him always picking on Harold. Eventually, you know, pretty soon too, I'm gonna just be abrasive and tell him to stop. And he's not gonna like me for it, but he's gonna have to hear the cold truth. Like, you need to stop picking on him. You need to stop doing it now, buddy. I don't care how big and bad and how fin shark your, you know, headlight is. Calm down, Squilliam. All right, I would love to be drawn for Vito. That would be very appreciated. Hey, she draws Sadie. I'm surprised she didn't choose Beth. I wonder what this will make Beth think. Trent draws Gwen. Let me guess. He gets Courtney. Owen. Huh, Owen might actually save Duncan or Trent. He likes both of them, I think, and he was in like a small alliance with them. And I know for a fact that Gwen would save Trent as well. Or she could save Duncan. That would be very arguing. Heather, I feel like, is not trying to say anything because she has aligned herself with Lindsay and Beth, but I feel like if she tries to campaign to get Duncan off the block and put Gwen on, they might think she's just using them, and she doesn't want to put an unsuspecting target on her back. Man, it feels so good to be able to be safe this week. I can go farther in the game than I did last time. Lindsay, she did great in HOH, immediately fumbled in the veto. Duncan, you needed this. So did you, Trent, but apparently y'all didn't care. No way Sadie gets a back-to-back win. All right, so if Gwen wins, she is clearly saving Trent. Sadie, come on. Sadie wins the power of veto. Week 4 is fire. Lindsay and Sadie winning. Sadie, she could save. I don't know. I really don't know. I hope she doesn't save Trent. I don't think she will. So I think the nominations are going to stay the same. And I'm going to try and campaign for Trent to go home. And Duncan, I swear to everything, pick on Harold again and you're not going to stay in here much longer. Trent, you're a really chill dude, and I do actually have a video about you coming up soon, or it may already be out for all I know, but you know, this might be your week to get out. Trent says he is loyal. Bro, you made final 2 last time. You're too loyal. Duncan makes a joke, and Sadie has decided to not use the power of veto. Duncan is pissed. You can be as mad as you want, Duncan. Sadie has no reason to choose you. You probably has picked on her before, and your girlfriend is the reason she got out. Gwen, you're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna have to snip one person off of each relationship, and you know, it's about to be Trent or Duncan, preferably Trent. Here, let me talk to Heather real quick, because she was going ham last time. All right, bruh, me and her just argue, and Trent tries to backpedal. He wants to stay in this house. He wants to make sure Gwen is still safe. Nah, bro. Duncan, that was a pretty funny joke you told. It takes 6 votes to be evicted. Sadie has voted for Trent. Owen has voted for Duncan. Mystic has voted for Trent. Yes, I did. Lashana has voted for Trent. I'm surprised. Heather has voted for Trent. Harold voted for Duncan. That's pretty to be expected. Gwen obviously also votes for Duncan. Jeff has voted for Duncan. It is by a vote of 4 to 4. Courtney obviously votes to evict Trent. Bridget, it all comes down to Beth, and by a vote of 6 to 5, Duncan, no! Once again, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. You know what? You will be in World Tour. Courtney, you're used to playing this game by yourself anyway. Trent, you're not gonna last too long, buddy. Hey, Duncan, you beat your score, bruh. You were here for a month. That's where I was last time. And now my conspiracy about the winners having an alliance is not anymore. I might have to lie to Trent, because I honestly do think Trent is on my side, and I want him to believe I was one of the votes to keep him in the house. Someone commented I was part of the reason Duncan got out last time. Look, I tried to save him this time, okay? I feel like someone who hasn't won anything is gonna win HOH this time. time, if I had to place a dollar on it, I kind of want to say Courtney, because she is unfortunately livid at Lindsay right now, and I'm a little afraid if she does win HOH, she's gonna put Lindsay right on the block, and I just don't want that to happen. But when Courtney, you know, something bad happens to her, she always gets like Super Saiyan energy. Bridget, Jeff, once again, you guys were caught making out everywhere. It's getting mad annoying, but you guys just aren't threats right now. Everyone else is looking at each other. There's no reason to look at y'all as threats. I'm amazed y'all got out as early as you did last time. However, due to lack of strong alliances, that might bite y'all in the butt later. Gwen, I guess she didn't want to seem like a threat, so she throwed the challenge. Oh no, the bull. It has PTSD from Owen. No! Owen broke the bull. Dang, bro, I did terrible. Yo, quick story. I actually did ride a mechanical bull one time, and it went horrible. It immediately flung me off. Come on, Sadie. Yes, Sadie! This is fire! I'm safe again with another HOH. Dang, Sadie's the GOAT. But you gotta get Trent out of here. She's probably gonna nominate Courtney and Heather. She's gonna finish the job. But nah, I'm talking in her ear. Come on, bro. Please, let's get Trent out. Lindsay is safe. Love to see it. Beth is safe. I'm safe. I feel like Owen and Sadie get along pretty well, and there's no reason for her to nominate Lashana or Harold, I don't think. And I do feel like Harold does actually try to talk to Sadie, because everyone likes to try and, you know, kiss up to the HOH. And he's like, Sadie, I promise you, me or Lashana will not target you at all. There are other pairs way more dangerous to look at besides me and her. We will do everything in our power to keep you safe, and I do appreciate hearing words like that. I'm sure she does as well, or she might thank their fate. I do appreciate him trying to play the game, though. You know, TDI had a TDI winner to win. Maybe Beth is secretly the GOAT here, and we're not all seeing it. Sadie, who have you decided to nominate? And it is almost like I predicted. Actually, no, it's exactly like I predicted. Courtney and Trent. Sadie, I'm so happy that you listened to me and you actually understand what I'm trying to say. I promise you, I will never, ever betray you. Final two from here on out. Courtney, I hope you know you are not my target. You're probably Sadie's, though, but I hope that you can win this veto. And Courtney, she might actually have to try to talk to Bridget and Jeff. Like, you know, people are probably going to be targeting teams or like pairs, because they targeted Duncan and me, they targeted Izzy and Owen, and now Trent and Gwen is getting targeted. Next, it's going to be y'all two and probably LaShawn and Harold. This could be a secret three right here. No one will see it coming. I feel like Jeff is all for it, but Bridget is a little skeptical. I feel like, however, Gwen kind of goes to LaShawn, and she's like, Lashana, if you win veto, is there any chance you can maybe use on Trent? And I feel like Lashana does kind of think about this, because her and Gwen are super friendly and they have each other's backs in this game. Lashana's one of the few people who don't care if Gwen won, because Gwen is a friend and she looks at this game as like friendships and relationships, not who got money. Because just because someone got $1 million doesn't mean they're gonna ruin your game. You gotta think about who will ruin your game. All right, Sadie draws Owen, Courtney draws Lindsay. Oh, I know she hates that. And Trent draws Beth. I'm telling you, bro, the secret GOAT of the game. Watch, Beth about to win this veto. Lindsay immediately fumbles. Second place is Owen. Courtney versus Beth. What did I say? What did I say? Beth, congratulations. You have won the power of veto. Now, do I think you're gonna do anything? Probably not. I don't think you like Trent, and I think that Courtney probably hates you almost as much as she does Sadie, and probably Lindsay, because you were part of you're like Lindsay's number one, and Lindsay's the one who got Duncan out. Beth, I don't think you would do anything to change these nominations. Let me see if I am wrong, and I am correct. Trent is so very angry. Look, Courtney, I'm gonna try everything I can to keep you in this house. Let me talk to you real quick, actually. Gwen puts googly eyes on fruit. Trent and Jeff plays Go Fish, and we plot on people. Yes, because she knows I'm like with her. I'm not trying to get her out, and I'm telling her it's BS that Duncan went out and I didn't vote for him. She's the only one that knows that, though. And it don't matter, because I'm gonna try to get Trent out right now. Courtney says she's loyal. That's pretty questionable. And Trent makes a joke. 6 votes to be evicted. Owen has voted for Courtney. I have voted for Trent. Lindsay. Oh, no, bro. Wait, hold on. 2-2. 3-2. Hold on. Come on, Gwen. Yeah, I know she wasn't going to. Jeff, we only need 1 more vote. Come on, Bridget. Yes, sir. Beth tried to mess it up by a very close vote of 6-4. Trent, my plans are going so perfect. You have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Courtney, Gwen, you are the last 2 from the final 6. I think you guys might be seeing this pattern. Another pair chopped off. Pause. That sounds like it hurts when I say that. Trent gone. Justin gone.
Wax head. Just little bitch, unless you talking action. Just little bitch, focus on the traction. Just little bitch, just a little bitch.
I won't even lie, with who's left, this is a very vibey, chill house. Total drama action is honestly kind of where it's at. However, seeing a lot of these pairs still kind of around does make me nervous. Jeff, Bridget, Lashana, Harold, Lindsay, Beth. Heather, you're kind of a free agent, but I kind of have a feeling either you, Gwen, or Courtney is the next one. Those who cause discomfort or distress in the house. But I'm so afraid that Jeff and Bridget are just gonna slide on by. Bridget is like very chill, but I know she might target a little bit, like me specifically. But I do appreciate the fact she was one of the few people who stood up for Harold in this house. And I do feel bad I was the reason, you know, she got out last time almost for no reason. I also gotta keep in mind, you know, there's just some people who don't like Sadie or just have a relationship with her. I'm actually a little bit surprised she got this far. Might have to keep an eye on her to make sure no one targets her. Because if she's on the block, I don't know who she could survive against. And every time there's a challenge, like an HOH challenge, Bridget and Jeff are basically like 2 players with 2 chances. Like 1 player with 2 chances. Not to mention, I would love to win an HOH. Courtney immediately fumbles along with Beth and Bridget. But it don't matter because Jeff is still in the game. Owen fumbles. All right. Now there's Jeff. Hey, I might actually get me or Harold. Harold, I know you are a goat and a god at this game, but please let me win. Yes, sir. Let's go. This is a W way to start off the video. I am HOH on week 6, and I think I immediately know what I'm doing. I know a lot of people are coming to me, talking to me about, you know, like who should probably be nominated, who should be targeted. Sadie, I know, is talking in my ear about nominating Courtney or Heather, and I feel so bad because Sadie has listened to me this entire time, but I'm not gonna listen to Sadie. And realistically, Gwen did come up to talk to me, and I told her, I was like, Gwen, you're super chill in the house. I know a lot of people are gonna target you due to being, you know, last season. But honestly, Gwen, even though I probably should, I'm not targeting you this week. I talked to my boy Owen. I make sure to let him know he's cool. Owen bakes me a tray of brownies, except when they got to my room, there was only 3 left out of the 20 tray. But I do appreciate it. They were delicious. I bring Harold and Lashana to my HOH. I'm like, look, remember how, you know, earlier, a couple weeks ago, I talked about never nominating y'all? I'm still never nominating y'all. Please remember this when you guys, you know, potentially get power, because you guys are some of the closest allies I have in here, and I would like to, you know, take you all the way to the final. On God Harold, on God Lashana. All right, the nominees. As everyone may know, I am trying to target people who are in a relationship, like just close pairs, as we saw from last season, are super dangerous and should be handled with carefully, which is why my first nominee is unfortunately Jeff. There's not that many dudes left in this house, and I just want you to know that this is nothing personal, and honestly, between the 2 nominees, Jeff, you are not my target. But just to make sure that someone from your pair hair goes, I have to nominate Bridget. And Bridget, I know you're looking at me crazy, and the viewers watching, I know you're like smacking your forehead like, come on, mister, you're doing her dirty. But those are my two nominees, just because I feel like no one else in this game is going to target them until it is too late. They don't have any enemies in this house, only friends. And Bridget, I'm so sorry. Because realistically, if Bridget goes, Jeff probably wants to go to the jury house, you know, to smooch after her. And I know people are tired of y'all kissing everywhere. They just don't want to nominate you for it. Now, when I do this, I go up to Heather. I'm like, Heather, look, I don't want no one to think I'm working with you, but low-key, I'm not gonna nominate you because that doesn't make sense. I feel like you could be powerful in this game. I want to be your friend, but at the same time, everyone else is probably gonna target you realistically, along with my allies, but I'm always gonna try to have your back. And I feel like Heather appreciates this because she is trying to get an army herself. She did not like her placement last time. Now, I'm kind of hoping no one pulls either of them off with veto, because no matter who I put either of them against, there's a good chance that one of them will stay, which means both of them stayed, and this week was a little bit for nothing. All right, Gwen gets to Owen, which would definitely use it on Jeff, and Lashana, which could use it on Bridget. And you know what? I'm gonna go to Owen, because I'm like, Owen, look, give it to me straight. If you won, you know, friend to friend, would you use it on Jeff? And I feel like he looks at me, he's like, yeah, Jeff is my pal, he's my buddy, we've done a lot together, and I kind of would have to save Jeff. I'm like, all right, don't worry, you're not in trouble, and you're not gonna be a replacement nominee, you're actually safe. But I just wanted to know the truth, and now I do. I feel like Gwen, if she won, she would also use it on Jeff, and actually, I think I'm the only one who would win in order to not use veto. All right, Jeff immediately fumbled, so did Gwen and Lashana, you can do better. You're not gonna float, bruh. I want you to be a queen in this game, and there I go, the winner. Oh no! Welp, I definitely made an enemy in this house. Bridget is gonna stay a little bit longer. I did not expect that. I feel like if Jeff goes home instead of Bridget, Bridget would keep playing the game, where if it was vice versa, Jeff would kind of be sad. And Bridget, honestly, with the POV win, you deserved it. That was actually pretty fire. All right, and even though Bridget definitely needed that character development and win, I gotta make a replacement nominee against Jeff, and honestly, the only person I can think of is Gwen, because I really don't want a double winner, and Gwen, it's about time. You've gotten some more character development, all right? And if Jeff goes, it's just me, Owen, and Harold, and Owen is stinky. I don't know how much longer I want him in the house. I don't know if I can deal with him for another 2 months. Bridget obviously uses the veto on herself, and my replacement nominee is Gwen. I am sorry, Gwen, but I want to win. Dang, you start yelling at me? I mean, I did kind of tell her that she would be safe, but you gotta understand, you just got $3 million. Let me talk to Lashana. La Bomba. Hey, I appreciate it, Lindsay. They were delicious. Heather argues with Jeff. Oh, she's probably campaigning. Oh, Sadie, you are making a deal with the devil, Sadie. Sadie's trying to win her own game. I appreciate it. It's making me proud. Hey, and me and her hang out in the yard. And honestly, I don't know who I'm voting for, because Jeff, you were kind of original, my target, except Bridget. But at the same time, Gwen just started yelling at me, so I don't know. Wait, I don't even think I can vote. I'm the HOH. Jeff makes a joke, and Gwen gives a little campaign speech. It takes 5 votes to evict. Beth has voted for Gwen. Bridget has voted for Gwen. Courtney obviously voted for Gwen. Harold voted for Gwen. One more, and Gwen, and there it is. Gwen has been voted out of this house. I didn't expect it to be on my HOH, but by a vote of 7-2, Gwen, you have been evicted. And there she is, the final 2 right next to each other. How fitting. Bridget, Jeff, congratulations. Y'all dodged the bullet I shot at y'all. And I guarantee you no one else is going to take a shot at them until like final 7 or 6 or something like that. I'm a real one. I can't play in the next HOH, so I hope whoever wins, they're on my side. It'd be very poetic if it was Heather, because Heather just started talking to Sadie, which means there might be a contingency on she's not allowed to nominate me. I also feel like Heather's talking to Beth and Lindsay. Beth, oh, it's Christmas time in the Big Brother house. Hey, I made it till Christmas this time. Last time I didn't. They immediately fumbled. Lashana flopped. Oh, please, Sadie, or Harold, or Heather. Hey, these are the ones I wanted. Heather, as soon as I started talking to her, is now the new HOH. I knew Heather could do it. She was being too silent. And, you know, out of everyone, Heather might be the only one to nominate Bridget, but she also will probably just nominate Harold and Lashana, which is a little upsetting, but hey, it's not me. I want to make it to Final 10. It could be Owen as well, because like I said, Owen's schmelly. And I do, along with a lot of everyone else, appreciate his charisma and happy, you know, go lucky attitude, but Heather's not one of them. Courtney, I feel like, definitely pleads a case to Heather to not be nominated. Jeff and Bridget are honestly a little bit scared. They don't know what's going to happen. I just hope it's not me, because Heather would pull something like that. And it's Jeff and Lashana. Alright, I kind of thought it'd be Harold and Lashana, but this makes also sense. Alright, I feel like Lashana is very mad, and now Lashana is targeting Heather, you know, for the rest of her game. But look, I'm trying to hide a little bit, because everyone has like these feuds and these rivalries and these alliances. I'm just trying to do what I wanted to do in season 1, is make friends with some and try not to make enemies with anybody. But let's be real, Alejandro in World Tour is just gonna be a new Justin, but worse. Better at challenges. Bridget, once again, I feel like is mad. Heather definitely is now getting targeted by this pair. And now by this pair. Harold and Lashana is definitely trying to get Heather out. Beth and Lindsay do approve, however, as, you know, Heather kept her word and neither of them are nominated. I feel like Owen is kind of a little bit on the dumb side and believes a little bit of what Heather says. And Sadie, you just keep silent, bro. You keep eating cereal, relaxing in the jacuzzi, don't talk, because you got too many wins to be trying to stand out. Jeff, the best person you could draw is Bridget, and then for Lashana is clearly Harold. Hey, that's one of the better ones for Heather. Hey, we got the entire little groupie right there playing, and Lashana draws Courtney. Alright, Beth and Lindsay, there's a small chance they save one of these two, but I wouldn't guarantee it considering Heather might tell them not to. Courtney and Lashana immediately fumbled. That's kind of sad to see, Lashana. Beth fumbled, which means it comes down to Heather, Lindsay, and Jeff. Oh, come on, Jeff. Well, I don't know if I'm rooting for Jeff, but he does it anyway. He gets the power of veto just like Bridget did last week. I bet Bridget is so hype, immediately hugs Jeff. Hey, Heather, you almost did a repeat. So Jeff is obviously gonna take himself off, and I don't know if Heather will replace him with Bridget. I do think now it's definitely gonna be Harold or Sadie, which I don't want. She could nominate Courtney as like a little bit of a shock factor, especially since Courtney is strong, but she also knows that Courtney is one of the few people in the house who will get targeted and nominated by others. Courtney is also one of the few people that Heather might be able to beat if she was sitting next to her. Obviously, Jeff is going to save himself from eviction, and Heather, oh man, and Sadie's for sure gonna get evicted. Sadie, what happened? I told you to try and hide. You should have hidden better. Cause I know Lashana has Harold, probably Bridget and Jeff. Sadie does have me, Beth, and Lindsay though. Hold on, we might be able to actually like make Sadie come out on top real quick, which I know would probably upset y'all cause y'all probably like Lashana more. But Lashana and Harold are factually in a pair. I did tell them I would never target. I also told Sadie that though too. And I told Sadie that first. I'm acting like Sadie even has a chance. Sadie, it was nice having you in the Big Brother house. Since this is probably Sadie's last day here, I'ma talk to it. Alright, so Bridget is kind of playing this game that I'm giving her credit for. And so is Lindsay and Beth. Lindsay and Beth might actually be the ones to watch out for. Gets caught trying to make a secret alliance alliance and denies it. And me and Sadie scare people. Hell yeah, bro. Fire time. Aw, Sadie. That is so sad. It takes 5 votes to evict. Beth has voted for Sadie. Bridget has voted for Lashana. Sadie. Aw, it takes 1 more vote for Sadie to be evicted. And there she go. Hey, Sadie, you got 2 HOHs and a POV. You did great. You left your mark on this house. RIP. My number 1 is no longer in this game. I'll have to find another. Hey, I'm in final 10 though. I kind of want to be in the single digits. I like how they put like all the guys over here for some reason. So Lindsay and Beth have, you know, Lashana, Bridget, and Heather, maybe Jeff and Harold, and I don't think Owen will target either of them. Lindsay and Beth, if you play your cards right, you could make it all the way to the end, which is kind of scary for me. I kind of don't want that, low-key. I want to make it to final 2. Harold, Lashana, I'm kind of hoping, you know, me or one of you guys will win this HOH, because that is probably the only way I would feel 100% safe. And this, by the way, marks the second month we've been in this house, which is such a long time to be surrounded by people. And I know people gotta be side-eyeing Bridget and Jeff, considering they're so open about being so close. And it kind of sucks I have to look at them as a pair, because individual, they're both so like chill. And I think in the house, I could probably just chillax with either of them if they were just here by themselves, but both of them would probably win jury. Neither of them are really getting targeted by anyone, and they both have a lot of people who would like go to bat for them, and it's scary to look at. No one else is seeing it except me and Heather, and maybe Courtney, but Courtney hasn't won anything to like show me her like hand. I don't know what card she's playing. See, this is what I'm talking about. I know that she has to be faking this. She is throwing every single competition she can. Hey, they immediately, you know, they almost made it to the final 3 on this challenge. Come on, Harold. Let's go. Harold is the new head of household, herald of household. Harold and Lashana, both of you are guaranteed safety. I'm a little afraid because I think, like, try to get out Lashana a little bit, but I believe Harold will nominate Courtney and Heather before he nominates me. And Owen, don't think I see you trying to just do your thing where you're comedic, you're loving, and no one looks at you as a threat until you win. I'm seeing you, don't worry. Jeff, I think you want to draw Bridget for this. Hey, I finally get to play in veto. I haven't won one of these, I don't think, yet, and I will continue to lack the taste of victory. Wait, I didn't even show who he nominated. He nominated Courtney and Jeff, and now they gotta play. I'm surprised he nominated Jeff, but he did help Duncan bully Harold a lot. Oh, come on, Harold and Lashana week. Jeff, congratulations. You once again win the power of veto. You can take yourself off. Courtney, RIP. I don't know who he'll have to nominate against you. Probably Heather, and I hope not me. Harold. Oh, Bridget, on. Maybe Harold is noticing what I've been noticing, because he wants one of them out. Unfortunately, Courtney, I think you're about to get blasted, but I do appreciate Harold having the same ideas that I do. Unless he's nominating people who everyone likes against Courtney, so he knows Courtney goes. That could also be his plan. Let me talk to Courtney real quick. Beth and Harold, look, see, this is what I'm talking about. Beth wants to win this game so bad. She heard Total Drama Action 2 is coming out, and she wants to, you know, win it again. And me and Courtney scold each other immaturely. All right, well, that's why you're about to get out, Courtney. I didn't want it either. I'm still voting for Bridget, honestly. You both just say you're loyal. I don't buy that. Owen has voted Courtney. I have voted Bridget. I might be the only vote for Bridget, except Jet. Hold on. Oh yeah, Courtney's out. Yep, R.I.P. Courtney. By a vote of 5-2. Courtney, yeah, she screams every time. She hates it when she loses. Hey, you can talk to Duncan now. All right, me, Owen, and Heather kind of on our own, and we have to maneuver this game game a little bit strategically, but because of that, I feel like we also might be throwing each other under the bus. Also, Lashana, you're the only one who hasn't won anything. Please win this next HOH. Oh, okay, I know you gotta be trolling. No way, Lashana. Please, you're one of my favorites. I want to be proud. Look at this trio. They definitely helped each other get this far in this challenge. They're trying to rig the game. Beth versus Heather. Congratulations, Heather, on being the next HOH guaranteed into the final 8, which I would also love to be in the final 8. I don't think she'll target me. I'm actually hoping she targets Bridget and Jeff, but Lashana, I feel like she's just gonna go after Lashana again. She also might be getting annoyed with Owen, but I don't think annoyance might maneuver her gameplay. Like, come on, Heather, this is literally Trent and Gwen, and then Bridget's about to win, or Jeff. Stop hating Lashana. I want us to be friends. No, Lashana. I mean, I appreciate nomming Jeff, but, you know, Lashana, I'm gonna try and play in veto. I'm gonna try and use the veto on you, and if you get house guest choice, choose me or Harold. Or better yet, try and win it yourself. Once again, Bridget is very upset, but she just, you know, kisses her man, you know, try to tell him it's all right. We're gonna win veto. We've done this plenty of times. We both got these vetoes. We can do this. We're not gonna get out to Heather of all people. And I feel like Beth and Lindsay kind of talk to each other like, it is so odd Heather's keeping her word. She's actually making sure we're off the block. And Lindsay's probably like, yeah, we might actually make it to finale. We could win this, Beth. Not if I have anything to say about it. Heather gets house guest choice and chooses Beth, probably because she thinks Beth will fumble more than Lindsay. Jeff draw. Wow, luck of the draw. And let me guess, Harold. Wow. So I don't get to play. Perfect. Hey, Jeff immediately fumbles. So does. Hey, let's go. Come on, Harold. Come on, Lashana. Heather gonna win the power of veto. This is Heather's week right before the next episode. All right, so I think it's pretty well known that Heather's not gonna do anything, which sucks because I'm a little afraid that this is about to be Lashana gone right here. Jeff is angry. Hold on, maybe Jeff could go because Lashana might have more people, but Heather might tell Lindsay and Beth to vote her out. And I think Owen likes Jeff. Dang, bruh. Lashana might be cooked. Bridget and Jeff use pool noodles as swords and challenge everyone's to duel. Wow. Hey, they watch Kush Tunes. I knew. Bro, why we argue? Lashana, I'm campaigning for you. Calm down. You haven't won anything in this house. You're lucky I'm trying to keep you. Jeff makes a joke like he always does, and Lashana says they are a loyal player. It takes only 4 votes to evict Beth. Oh my god, let's go. Bridget obviously votes Lashana. Harold obviously votes Jeff. Lindsay votes Lashana. I vote Jeff. It is a tie. Or actually, no, it's not. Come on, Owen. No! Now it's a tie. Please, Heather, please don't do it, Heather. I know you're going to, and I'm already regretting it, but please don't. Let's go, Heather! Huge! Hold on, Heather W. Hey, let's go. I'm so sorry, Jeff. You lasted a lot longer than last time. And now I don't really have a reason to target Bridget anymore, except for the fact that she's still probably targeting me and now definitely Heather. I am honestly amazed that I have made it this far. I mean, next episode is the last episode, which is why I'm so incredibly scared of Lindsay, Beth, and Heather right now. And honestly, I'm a little expecting to get evicted this episode because there's just too many pairs that I don't know they would choose me over everyone else. I have been working very close with Harold and Lashana, and Heather knows I'm good with her. Owen could be playing the house, but from what I'm aware, me and him are good. I've always told him we're good, even though in the back of my mind, Owen is kind of up for debate. And Beth, due to, you know, Gwen and her placement in the TDI season, considering this is TDA, once again, I'm a little afraid of you. And, you know, this time, Lindsay cannot vote herself off. If I could win HOH, that would be fire. Lindsay immediately fumbles. Lashana, you need to win this. this. I will throw Alright, I'm throwing. Wait, no, I'm not. Yes, sir! I am guaranteed into the final 7. Oh my god, once again, a fire start to an episode. I'm guaranteed in the 7. And this is when I start getting stressed because everyone is coming up to me. And Owen, coming up to me, touching his fingers together. He's like, am I safe? Are we good, pal? And looking at him, I just feel so bad, bro. And what's worse is after Owen leaves, Beth and Lindsay both at the same time ambush me in my room. And they're just like, oh, please don't nominate either of us, please. And they're just like begging. And I'm like, oh my god. Bridget, she comes up to talk. She's like, yeah, I kind of know what to expect. Don't worry. And I'm like, I appreciate you, Bridget. You a good person. I cannot nominate Heather. And I'm gonna feel so bad. Oh my god. I like everyone here. All right. Factually, I'm not nominating Heather. I'm not nominating Lindsay. And I'm not nominating Lashana. Which means it is these 4 up for grab. And I think factually, we all know Bridget is probably being nominated. So it's between these 3. And that's why I feel so bad. Because if I nominate Beth, I might get Lindsay and Heather after me. And Harold and Lashana are technically the last relationship in the house. Alright, as expected, out of everyone, I've enjoyed staying months with y'all. Y'all are honestly pretty chill. But I have decided to nominate Bridget. And alongside her, I'm so sorry, Owen, I need you to sit next to her. Both of you are extremely likable, and I honestly wish you both the best in winning the veto. So immediately after that, I pull Owen aside. I'm like, look, dude, I actually really want you to win, because then I have a reason to say I didn't have a choice when nominating who I actually want to nominate. Please win the veto. I'll even throw so you can win the veto. And I think Bridget is probably talking to Lashana for the most part, because Bridget is peeved at me and she don't know why I'm targeting her, and Lashana just says, it's the game, there's not that many people left. Lashana, you understand. And part of me is afraid Heather might go to Bridget to form like a little alliance, because I know Bridget is vulnerable and Heather loves vulnerable people. And Heather's talking to me, she's talking to Lindsay, she's talking to Beth. And let me actually appreciate how far Heather have gotten this time, because it's really enjoyable with like a villain and someone who's like always mean to because technically I think I'm a villain in this season due to how I've been playing and stuff. Just a small one though, because Heather has really been antagonizing people and getting away with stuff, and it is pretty hype that I automatically get to play in veto. All right, I draw Harold. Bridget selects Lindsay. Look, I knew Lindsay was kind of talking to Bridget. They do look like they would be pretty close. And Owen draws Heather. All right, let me get this power of veto. Oh, thankfully Bridget finishes last. Come on, Owen. Yes, Owen, let's go. He wins the power of veto, guaranteed in this house for another week. All right, me, Owen, Lashana, Lindsay, Harold, and Heather, congratulations, because when Owen uses the power of veto to save himself, I nominate Beth. Owen, Lindsay, Lashana, Heather, you guys are safe. Bridget, you're nominated, so I gotta choose between Harold or Beth. And Harold, even though I factually should, for my game, nominate you, after Owen uses the veto on himself, I do decide to place Beth up there. Bridget, I'm so sorry. I might be the reason you get out again. Even though in the beginning of this game, I tried to ensure to you and Jeff that I was on your side. That was so long ago though. Heather, I know there has to be some trust due to me always making sure you're safe. And Lashana, I would love it if you started winning more. Beth and Lindsay are probably mad at me, but I'm gonna try and pull Lindsay aside and let her know that to me, Lindsay is honestly up there to go into the top 3 or 4. So let me talk to Lindsay a little bit. Let me see if she's mad at me. All right, Harold, delicious food. And Lindsay makes a mess but doesn't clean it. Wow. Oh, Bridget, why you gotta do that? That is so like you. And oh, look, that's the mess she made. She spilled her cereal. Bridget and Beth face eviction. I'm so sorry, Beth. They both really want vote to stay. It takes 3 votes to be evicted. Harold votes Beth. Heather votes Bridget. Lashana votes Beth. Lindsay, whoa, votes Beth. Lindsay, you a snake. Hold on, Bridget. Still in this house. I'm for sure out. Beth, I don't know how you did it, but congratulations. You're out of here. Now, Bridget, I really don't know how you did it. You're still here in the final 7. I accidentally got poor Beth out of here. Whoops. Well, at least that gives me some breathing room, because now I'm not so paranoid about Lindsay and Heather. They're as strong as like Harold and Lashana is. Heather, I do kind of wish you would win this HOH, especially now seeing that Harold and Owen fumbled. Come on, Heather. Oh my God, it's gonna be Bridget. It's gonna be Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay. I'm sorry about the spilled cereal, even though that was your fault. You are the new HOH. Once again, she is guaranteed into the final 6. Lindsay, you're actually doing pretty fire for yourself. For all I know, Lashana could be playing a Gwen's game where they just secretly, maybe Lashana actually took notes from Gwen's game. Lashana could be the winner. Lindsay, please don't target me. I know I just got Beth out, but don't do it to your boy. Honestly, it's probably has to be me and Owen or me and Bridget. And the nominees are Lashana and Mystic. Hold on, I was just talking about Lashana. I don't want to go over her. Nah, I want to be in the final episode. I know Heather probably has my back, especially in this. Bridget don't. Harold don't. Oh, this is a little bit skeptical. I'm headed into trendy waters. And I don't even know if Owen has my back, because I just nominated him. I gotta win this veto. I don't even know who I would choose, bro. I need to choose Heather. Only one person don't get to play in veto, and I'm hoping it's Bridget. All right, Lindsay draws Heather. Yes, sir. That should be good for me. Owen, please don't draw Bridget, and I draw Bridget. The irony hurts so bad. I'm watching my game crumble as I speak. I have still not won a power of veto. License to veto. All right, Bridget, huge W. She immediately fumbled. Second place. Oh my God, it's me or Owen. Please. Yes, I won. Huge W in chat. I'm guaranteed into the final 6. And I got a POV win under my belt. Hey, no going home tonight. Hey, which means it might be Harold or Bridget, or honestly, it could be anyone besides me and Heather against Lashana. And I'm so afraid Lashana is about to go home, but that would be the last relationship, and that would mean we factually know the final 2 is not gonna be relationship again. I'm so sorry, Lashana, but I'm using it on myself. I don't care. Yes, sir. I use it on myself. Oh, big O. You know what? He is very threatening in a jury, and I do have to worry about that, because I know Lashana gets Harold's vote to stay, and probably, or well, not Heather's. I have no idea. I don't know what I should do. Hey, from what I remember, Heather's actually a pretty good cook, so this is quite a rare treat. Hey, me and Owen in the pool. Fire. All right, you two. One of you finally, after all this time, is gonna get evicted, and I'm gonna be sad either way. Lashana, I'm connected more personally to you, but Owen, you probably have my back. Takes 3 votes. Bridget votes for Lashana. Harold votes. Oh, Harold! I mean, in his defense, I don't know if y'all saw, but Lashana voted Harold out last time. So this is just him returning. I was the only real one. I want y'all to remember that. I tried to keep her by a vote of 3-1. I'm so sorry, Lashana. And with that, the last floater is out of the house. Everyone here besides Bridget have multiple wins under their belt. Harold, my boy, you have been fire in this house. I stood up for you when Duncan, tried bashing you. You were always loyal until like 2 minutes ago to Lashana. And Harold, don't think I've noticed that you're keeping your boy safe, Harold, because you've had some power, and I've been pretty safe safe with you. And I really got to start thinking about a final 2 with Harold, because there's lots of jury members who would not vote Harold to win. The last 3 guys versus the last 3 girls. Heather, you're doing fire. You might be another one to consider going to the end with. This is the 3rd month. I just need to last 1 more elimination in order to get to the final episode, finale night. I want to be in the episode where there's a crown in the title. And Bridget, you know I'm gunning for you, because this right here would be a fire final 5. Owen and I immediately fumbled. Come on, Heather. Come on, Harold. Oh my god. Yup. I should have guessed it. All right, well, obviously I'm nominated, and I think it's safe to say that Heather's nominated. Everyone gets to play in veto, so that is good news. The bad news is I think I'm the only person who would use the veto on me, so I kind of need to clutch up. I can't let Bridget dupe me, because she's in World Tour. I got to deal with her in World Tour, and we sing in that episode. All right, Bridget, did Heather get in your ear? Nope. She tried, though. She tried. It is me and Heather. I definitely expected that, so I'm not too upset. I am upset that I'm being nominated so close to the $2 million, even though due to very poor jury management, I doubt I'll get there. Look at all the bodies we had to step on to get here, bruh. Golly, it's a different experience for your boy Mouse. Hey, Bridget, I just want to say though, congratulations on another win. You are playing this game. You are guaranteed in the final 5 and in finale night. Every Bridget stan I know is loving it right now. And the other 3 are probably very, very happy with your nomination choices. And even though I'm very skeptical, I might actually have a chance at beating Heather when it comes to the votes, because I think I got Owen and I should have Harold. And low-key, I'm kind of hoping Harold or I wins veto so I can get off the block. And as much as I don't want to, at some point before the final 4, or hopefully before the final 3, I gotta get Lindsay out, because she has everyone in that jury ready to write her name down to win this $2 million. All right, please let me win this. Lindsay immediately fumbles, and so does Harold. He was my 2nd best option. Hey, let's go take the L. Come on, Heather. Or Owen. Honestly, this is the best 3 that could be. Me or Owen, please. Please, I just need to clutch it one more time. No, Owen. He wins the golden power of veto. Guaranteed into the final 5, also on finale night. Owen and Bridget, some of the nicest people here. Both power of veto gods. And they're both guaranteed into the final 5. Owen, I really hope you allow me to be guaranteed into the final 5, because I might be gone if you don't use it on me, Owen. Yeah, both me and her congratulate Owen, please. Yes! I didn't actually think he would do it. Owen, you are so good. I'm guaranteed into finale night. Let's go. Nominee is, oh my god, it's Lindsay and Heather. I got a decision to make. Because like a comment said, the villain getting out right before finale night makes so much sense. Harold, I don't know if you're talking to Bridget hardcore or something, but she must, really be aligned with you. I'm just now peeping that. God, I don't want to vote out Lindsay, but I'm so afraid everyone on that jury will vote her to win. And Lindsay has been like such an amazing person in this house for 3 months. Heather, low-key has been insulting people. I know she's probably playing me as well. And Heather, don't forget, Did I have a stroke? What happened? Don't think I forgot about the bike race and how dirty you done Lindsay. Lindsay, please give me a reason not to vote you. Bridget doing dumb. And all right, Lindsay, we're just gonna argue. Okay. You know who doesn't argue? Me and Heather. Heather makes a joke and Lindsay says they're loyal. It takes 2 votes. God, it's been a long game. Harold has voted for Heather. I have voted for Lindsay. It comes down to Owen's vote by a vote of 2-1. Oh, this is gonna hurt no matter what. Heather, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. She almost made it into the finale night, or at least the final episode, should I say. But hey, the final 5 who did make it, we up. By amazement, I am still here. There are so many people that had to go in order order for me to get this far. R.I.P. Sadie, you should have been one of these 5. Owen, you saved me. If it wasn't for you, I would not be here. Trust me, I will remember that up till like final 3. But low-key, if anyone besides me wins HOH, I'm almost 100% positive I'm nominated. I've been targeting Bridget for a while, but she has done some pretty good moves when she needed to. Owen is probably my biggest ally in this house, and Lindsay, Lindsay has an amazing personality and she would be a great winner, but as someone who also wants to win, she will beat anyone in this house. I know it, Harold knows it, and Bridget, you are like her best friend in this house, but you gotta know it as well. Bridget and I think are focused on getting each other out. Harold, Lindsay, Owen, that you guys should see that and feel pretty good about that. Owen, I could see him nominating me if he won HOH, but there is a chance I could be safe. I doubt it though. If I win this HOH challenge, I am guaranteed into the final 4. My biggest ally in the house immediately fumbled the bag. I wish I could have had that support. Lindsay is 3rd, which means it's me versus Harold. Oh my god, let's go! I can't believe it, but I'm actually in the final 4. Alright, going back into the house, I feel like Bridget is just like looking up at the sky like, oh brother. And you would be right, Bridget, because you have to win veto again. Now, with who's nominated next to her, I'm so sorry, but it has to be Lindsay or Harold. I cannot nominate Owen as much as I want to. I owe him like one favor because of what he did. Bridget, if you win another power of veto, honestly, you deserve to be in the final 4. You deserve to have a chance to win. And Lindsay, you are Bridget's biggest ally in this house, so if you won and I didn't nominate you, you could take her off, which means I would have to nominate Harold or Owen, and I'm sorry, I just don't want to do that really. Both of you are nominated. Instantly, I feel like Lindsay and Bridget kind of go like in the back or something. They talk, they both want to be here in the final 2 with each other. And I think me, Harold, and Owen probably have a great time, like we sipping soda, eating chips, having a good time, sipping champagne. I know Owen's down for that, but I would be down for winning power veto because the advantage the contestants have is they know everyone, and I need more challenge wins to make up for like the lack of relationships with the contestant. Owen, you need to do better. One giant leap. Yeah, I bet. Hey, Bridget, love to see that you are fumbling. Me and Harold again. Harold wins the power of veto. Harold, all right, let me talk to my boy Harold. Harold, you cannot use it. Want to know why? Because if you do, I have to nominate Owen. Please, Harold, do not use that power veto. Think with your head, Harold. Bridget really wants to be off the block, and Lindsay says they're loyal. Let's go, Harold! He doesn't want to see Owen go on the block. I love to see that. Harold and Owen, you guys are such amazing friends in the house. I appreciate y'all. This is how it should have been in the first season. Sadie should be in this house, and I promise you in World Tour, Ezekiel, I'm gonna try to do my best to protect you. But Alejandro is gonna be devious, and so is Sierra. Honestly, that house is gonna be a mess. Bridget, you might be able to get sympathy votes, especially if Harold and Owen realize that Lindsay's gonna beat both of them. But if they stick to the relationships, this should be unanimous Bridget. Because Bridget is nice too. It's not like Bridget couldn't beat any of us. Bridget could beat Harold and probably Owen. Bridget could probably beat all of us except Lindsay. Hey, me and Lindsay make a fake obstacle course. We're actually having fun for once instead of yelling at each other. Bridget, it has been over 3 months in this house. You have been, honestly, a great roommate. You picked up after yourself. You never stank. You cooked good food. You made sure everything was wrapped. You didn't leave anything to get ants or moldy. You were pretty good. I'm talking to her in past tense like it's already too late. Harold has voted for Bridget, and Owen has voted for Bridget by a vote of 2-0. Bridget, once again, I am the reason. I feel like such a dickhead, but I am the reason you are out. R.I.P., which means the final 4. All of us would be amazing winners. This is honestly a go goated Final Four. We're definitely having a huddle. We're hyped. We are just one placement away from finale night. I am scared though, because I can't play an HOH, and unless Owen wins, I'm definitely nominated. Because Harold's final two is probably Owen. My final two is maybe Harold. Owen's final two is probably also Harold, and Lindsay's final two is maybe Owen, I think. So actually, from the sounds of it, Owen is going to the final no matter what, which is actually a little scary to think about if Owen has that much power. But nothing I can do about it. I can't play an HOH. Third place is Lindsay Wow, which means it's between the boys, Owen and Harold wins. Harold, you are avenging Lashana. You are guaranteed into the final three. You cannot be voted out, and you will be here on premiere night. Now, I'm pretty sure it'll be me and Lindsay nominated. I am expecting that, especially with my wins. So don't worry, Harold. I'm not gonna judge you. You know, we've always been friends in this house, and I trust you and Owen. All right, pal, lay it on me. Yup, just as I expected. We both didn't want to be nominated, but we do understand it is very late into the game. I am gonna try my best to win the power of veto though. Lindsay, once again, you are just kind of fumbling. Do better. Bridget would be face palming right now if she could see you. All right, me or Owen. Oh my god, please, I could do this. No, I was so close. And obviously Owen's not gonna use it. Oh man. All right, Lindsay, I gotta convince the others that you would beat any of us in a vote, and I'm talking any of us in a vote. I'm telling Harold that. I'm telling Owen that. Owen, I know you're a little bit goofy and you love Lindsay, but you gotta know that if you want to have a chance at winning, you gotta get her out right now. Let me actually talk to Owen. We argue. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Welp, over 3 months into the house, the final four, which I helped make by a vote of 1-0. Yup. I have been evicted. You know what? I'm proud of this final three. I made it a lot farther than I would have. I was here last time. I'm up. And World Tour, though, I'm gonna try my hardest, but I am afraid because Lindsay gets Tyler back. There's Alejandro. Cody's back, who gets Sierra. And Bridget is back. 4 hours of recording. It is the premiere night. We will see one of these three crowned as the winner of Total Drama Action House. Harold has done whatever he could in order to secure himself this far, even going as far as to cut off Lashana, so being a pair this deep in the game doesn't get him unfairly targeted. He helped me in many scenarios, and he got rid of Courtney and Duncan, or at least helped in that. Not to mention he voted off Bridget. Lindsay has won 2 HOHs, which has helped secure her a little bit farther in the game, but the main thing that has got her this far is her talking skills. She had an alliance with almost everyone who has gone out, yet here she is, different than the rest because she is still here, along with being the only girl left in the game, which, by the way, the guys got eliminated pretty fast, but then there was a huge blowout, which leaves us with Owen. He's actually in a pretty good position in the game because since he's never won HOH, he's never had to eliminate someone, which could rank him extremely high in winning, and I think they may recognize that because all he has is POV win, and a lot of them, which could definitely help into securing his victory. He has a lot going for him, and Owen helped me get farther in the game and was my #1 ally. He could just be like Gwen and prove why they were the finalists out of everyone. Let's go ahead and see who wins the first HOH. You need to win 2 parts because there's 3 different parts. In third place is Harold, which means it is Lindsay versus Owen, and guaranteed automatically going to the third HOH is Lindsay. That is actually extremely surprising. Congratulations. Congratulations, Lindsay. You have won another challenge, and you are guaranteed in the final 2 HOH comp. Harold, Owen, you guys may be working together, but I do suspect that Harold could see how dangerous Owen's staying is, because Owen might even be able to beat Lindsay at this point. Owen has won part 2 of the final 3 HOH. I'm sorry, Harold. Your fate is in Lindsay or Owen's hand. Lindsay and Owen, one of you will be the final HOH. One of you will be guaranteed in the final 2. Congratulations, Lindsay, you have made it all the way. You are a very dangerous competitor. You are the final HOH, and now you must choose who you want to face against in the jury. Who do you think you could beat easier? Lindsay has decided that she will evict Owen. Oh, she knew. Oh my god, this is so fire. Harold and Lindsay, both of you have worked so tremendously hard to get this far. Harold, you definitely have some haters in the jury, but your wins do not lie. Your eliminating opponents do not lie. Lindsay, however, you have had the most strategic game. Surprisingly, out of the two, it's hard to say Lindsay plays strategic anything, but she did it with 3 entire HOH wins. She killed it, slayed it, and I know she has a lot of fans ready to vote for her. Alright, they give speeches to the jury about why they should win. Harold says, I deserve to win because I performed better on the challenges. I won 4 challenges, and I did not receive a vote the entire game. Oh, Harold, that's true. That's fire. Lindsay, I deserve to win because I had a better strategic game. She did. I had a better social game. Facts, go queen. And I survived despite being nominated 4 times. Oh my god, I am so split on who I want to win right now, and it takes 8 votes to win. Oh, what an exciting game of Big Brother, aka the Total Drama Action House. We are finally, after all this time, the winner is going to be revealed. Like I said, 8 votes to win, and look how much farther on the totem pole I am. Owen has casted his vote for Harold. I've casted my vote for Lindsay. Bridget casted her vote for Harold. I'm actually surprised, but she does see the challenges. Heather has casted her vote for Lindsay. It is 2-2. Lashana obviously, votes for Lindsay. She's mad about Harold voting her. And Beth, okay, bruh, this should be switched. It is once again a tie. Jeff has voted for Harold. Courtney has voted for Lindsay. Sadie has voted for Lindsay. Gwen has voted for Harold. This is so suspenseful. Ooh, a tie of 5-5 with 5 votes remaining. Trent has voted for Lindsay. Duncan obviously votes for Lindsay. Justin has voted for Lindsay, which means congratulations, Lindsay. By a vote of 9-6, you are the winner of Total Drama Action House. You and Gwen has solidified the winning impact. Both of you will be moving on to World Tour. I will see both of you in the house once again. Hey, let's go. In no particular order, Harold, Lashana, and myself, thank y'all, have been nominated for fan favorite. This is actually fire right here. I'm proud to be up with these two. Third place, I don't blame them. I don't blame them. These two are pretty fire. And with the $75,000 bonus, Harold, congratulations. You have won fan favorite. You and Courtney have both won fan favorite. That is actually very humorous. Lindsay, congratulations. Both you and Beth have won Total Drama Action. That is so very fitting, and this was honestly a fire final 2, because keep in mind, this is an alt winner. So is Trent technically. Give my voice a break, bro. It's been a minute. And there we have it. This was a fire season. Justin, I don't gotta see you no more. Trent, I don't gotta see you no more. Beth, I got you out, and I'm kind of glad because I don't gotta see you no more. Sadie, I tried to get you as far as I could in both seasons. It just wasn't meant to be, bro. You don't have the connections you need. Hey, you tried your best, though. I appreciate it. Hey, me and Harold, we did our thing. Hey, me and Lindsay, we did our thing. Dang, bro. Jeff and Bridget? Golly. It only took one vote to get me out. How tragic. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching this. You guys are so amazing. Let me know if you're hyped for World Tour, and let me know who you think will win World Tour. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and make sure to subscribe to my second channel, Leaf Lord, and I dare every single one of you to have a good day. Yes, you right there watching this, probably around 4 or 5 p.m. Have a good one.